this is the starting lineup. Lundberg has been playing. Željko's been playing players a lot of time lately.
It was the same starting five for Partizan as last week. You see Nigel Williams-Goss now the main playmaker in this team.
And we're all right when they were 2-8. Everybody was correct, all the naysayers, but he's here with an opportunity to get into playoffs tonight in Olympiacos.
Williams-Goss working with foul. Vezenkov, he didn't play in that game, of course, and right on cue, he knocks down a three. Carlik Jones to Brandon Davies, long two over the top of foul as he brings him out of the paint. You see the 51% two-point shooting through the season on that graphic foul. Nice pass, and Vezenkov, the inevitable off-ball movement and finish on the reverse. Williams-Goss has been the main point guard since Thomas Walkup got injured over the course of the last 7 games as Partizan answer. Fournier, turnaround triple, knocks it down and shows a bit of that offensive ammunition. Guarded by Brown, that big head-to-head matchup we highlighted for you. Foul, drop defense from Davies, punished by the floater from foul.
One time successful, the other time with a foul. He makes a great move going to the basket as if he's going to pass it and lays it in.
Brandon Davies putting the defense in the spin cycle and getting the finger roll to 4. Foul again, showing his passing ability, and Papanikolaou puts it in off the window and points an appreciation to his big man.
There's a lot of difference when foul comes off that pick and roll that high and has that kind of room on the baseline. There's another nice pass down low by Partizan this time, but
2 points, 2 assists already for foul. 6 the gap, here he is again. Davies has his hands full, passes back out, 3-point shot, Williams-Goss off the mark. Vezenkov, offensive rebound, and how quick to put it back up and in. It was the third one that got him. Pokusevski from the foul line puts it in, and Partizan close the gap to 6.
Carlik Jones at the point guard position.
Brandon Davies will string it. He's been lights out as well on average, so a real clash of identities tonight as well as styles. Olympiacos have that continuity. Partizan a brand new team this season.
Knowing that Davies is hot, taking advantage of stopping at the elbow, knocking down the 2.
Vildoza, the main ball handler, into Milutinov. Just get out of the way. Leading rebounders on the continent grabs it. And Olympiacos are looking to open a bit of breathing room again. Fournier puts it up swiftly, and it's nothing but nylon. Yeah, similar to Panathinaikos, just north of the M1 metro line in Athens, covering for their star centers being missing for a while. Sabin Lee passes out, Vildoza free for the 3. Sweet string music to Olympiacos ears.
It's foul on one side, on the offensive side. Milutinov on the defensive side, helping out on Sterling Brown right there. Great defensive help.
Quick pull off the trigger on the perimeter. And 3 of 7 on the outside, 7 of 9 on the interior. Against the second best defense on the continent, Tyreek Jones puts it in for his first score. Plenty of passing, plenty of movement. And then the offense slows down here with Peters on the post-up, twisting, turning, tormenting, and tipping in was Milutinov. McKissick up against Washington, who's in for the first time. McKissick again, guarded by Dwayne Washington. Peters, the sharpshooter, and he shows it. Alec Peters is just automatic. Found McKissick. Partizan at least succeed in slowing down the Olympiacos offense.
Good transition defense by Partizan, not giving up an easy one there to save and lead.
Vildoza, second option on the pass. Milutinov puts it in. He's perfect for 6 points. Well, Partizan could have done with that one. They force another turnover.
Not known for that kind of defense, but this
same
is what
spot,
he's known for.
Same player, wasn't going to miss 2 in a row. Marinkovic on the move, guarded by Lee. Lundberg. Free via the screen of Davies, faces foul as he pulls the big man out of the paint. Pokusevski, the runway opens up.
Easy 2.
Pokusevski, who moved here as a 13-year-old, opening up that long stride again, and Lundberg slices and dices in transition, and Partizan doesn't have that luxury now. Fournier. Crossover, three-point shot, right in the face of Sterling Brown.
And try to let them get into the game if they can. So it's not that easy for a coach.
Again, Alec Peters doing his best Sasha-Vezenkov impression with the off-ball movement. That's continuity we were talking about for Olympiacos. Foul wrestling down the rebound. Papanikolaou was a low pass, still got it away, and put it in the bottom of the net. Yeah, the offense starts with the defensive platform. It's built them a 16-point lead. Partizan could do with a bucket here in the final 8 minutes of the first half. Off the back of the Obradovic timeout, Carly Jones, who's been quiet, into a pack of players, and he put it in the final second. Carly Jones, a superstar. Last week, inbound pass, and Washington knocks it down with his first score off Carly Jones's second assist. Foul, flying, and taking no prisoners in the paint. They had that system last season despite losing their superstars, Sasha-Vezenkov and Kostas Loukas, of course, to Panathinaikos. They maintained the system and added the star power this season.
When Williams Goss gets that ball.
A different kind of forced Partizan offense here, playing more in the half court.
You know, Olympiacos has missed 13 shots. They've gotten 5 offensive rebounds, so it's been difficult for Partizan to get out on the run. But should have passed out instead of trying to take the shot.
Vezenkov, Papanikolaou, oh my goodness, a laser beam bounce pass that just sliced right through.
The capability of sitting on the bench for a whole quarter and coming in and playing your best basketball for 10, 15 minutes.
Brandon Davies free for the three, and he puts it in. There's a whistle underneath as well for a place in the automatic playoff places. Nobody expects Olympiacos to fall out of the top 4 in transition, put him on the fast break, and they do get back within 16. Papanikolaou, who's been excellent. It's in a smaller role much of the season, but he can step up when his team need it, and he does so there with another delightful dime.
I love this kid, man. I'd see him every summer at a 3-on-3 tournament, and I just enjoy time with him.
Three-point shot, Partizan right on the money for Marinkovic, who's knocked down a couple of them now. He's only played 10 minutes. Fournier finds Milutinov, pass from him, Vezenkov. They can all pass, they can all move. They answer with a couple of points from Vezenkov, and then the defensive stop. Vildoza. Nice pass, McKenzie says, together we fight, together we fly.
They've won championships, and you have to respect that leadership.
Papanikolaou, part of that back-to-back championship winning team alongside Spanoulis. Signed most of these players to long-term contracts as well. Brandon Davies just will throw it down with some anger. So he could change things here in the fourth period. Vezenkov, the passer this time, and doing the window shopping was Vildoza. Nor do the fans. Olympiacos' sixth man, looking to see them towards the finish line tonight. Crashing the boards, Brandon Davies. And the opportunity, that one won't drop for them. And when a shot like that doesn't go down, maybe it's not your night. Up fake though, attack Sterling Brown. How about the fancy footwork? Here in the Euroleague, every game matters through the regular season and beyond. Shaq McKissick straight to the rack.
Watch over again. I don't really listen to you myself, but to watch the way Olympiacos plays, and a coach has got to be worried if you're coming up against this team in the near future.
Fournier, only 8 points tonight. He's been averaging close to 20.
There's the high-low coming. Vezenkov's got a mismatch.
Williams Goss! And there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow from way beyond the setting sun.
Yeah, plus 82 points on the road in those last 4 games we talked about. So they've been stopped from all 40 minutes at the beginning to the end.
This would be a real bump in the road on the path towards the postseason for Partizan. And Milutinov knocks it down, remains perfect.
He makes the play on defense. He runs the floor in a fast break. You got to give it to the big man, Milutinov.
They do eventually.
Take
and
it,
of course he knocks it down.
Take it. Pick and roll. See if you can get him cut down the middle. If not, post him up.
Fournier skips it out, far side. Alec Peters says, don't forget about the perimeter sniper. Well, that top seed versus the lower seed in the postseason might well be Barcelona or Real Madrid. And of course, it was Olympiacos Barcelona in a Real Madrid in the championship game, beaten in the final few seconds by that legendary Sergio Llull winner. On a night where Olympiacos have celebrated a century of stars, this current constellation shining bright here in Piraeus to beat Partizan by 12 for their 5th straight win.